So, good morning, Flower. It is Monday, June 6th, 2022. It's the start of our last week of school. Let's go ahead and stand for our morning announcements, beginning first with our pledge. We're standing, and those right hands over our hearts, and we are ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Flower, you may go ahead and So, Flower, as you're seated in on level 0, it is that last week of school. Now, it's important for us to keep in mind that expectations are absolutely the same as they've been all year. We must be able to close out strong, and I said close out strong for many different reasons. So let's start with being here on time all day, every day. Let's make sure that we're treating our classmates, our halls, our classrooms, all of our spaces around campus with respect. We leave our spaces cleaner than where we found them. Speaking of clean spaces, look at University of Minnesota. This classroom is definitely a clean space. I see some organized student desks. Remember, our desks are going to be organized this week as we clear them out in preparation for summer break. So, Flower, please continue to prioritize that. We must have all of our classrooms cleaned for the summer, because what's going to happen is we're going to have all of our furniture moved to the middle of the room. We might have to move some things out, but we need to make sure that the path is cleared for our painters to paint our classrooms and our school. So there's a lot of things that we have in store for you all this week, and we want to celebrate our kinder and 8th grade students. We want to also invite you all to our Summer Send-Off Carnival. Summer Send-Off Carnival, once again, is on Wednesday. This Wednesday, just a few days from now, 4 to 6:30 p.m. here at Flower. Water slides, water games, dunk tanks, we've got video game trucks, we've got food, we've got fun, we've got it all. So please make sure that you are here. Bring your friends, your family, invite the whole neighborhood. Flower, we've had a great year together. Now, Mr. Walker's going to take a walk down memory lane this week, and we'll be sharing some memories from this past school year. So let's go ahead and take it away. Flower, it is our last week of school. I don't think I need to remind you all too much of that. However, we want to make sure we're all on the same page with everything happening at Flower, including dress code expectations. Now, there are some classes this week that are cashing in incentives, that have promotion-related attire. There's photo shoots. There's all sorts of specific days that teachers have utilized for their classes. Now, this is a general outline here for our campus. Monday and Tuesday, come in full uniform, unless, of course, your teacher has already spoken to Mr. Walker about having a specific theme for that day. Wednesday is a free dress down day. That's in preparation for our summer carnival. Thursday, we're back in uniform. And then Friday, our last day of school, is a free dress down day. So please keep this in mind throughout the week. So, Flower, I mentioned to you all last week that we were going to spend June and the time that we have left together focusing on diversity, inclusion, and equity. Now, last week, I tasked you all with the following. Go out, meet someone who is different from you. Introduce yourself to someone you really haven't talked to a lot this year, someone who may be different from you. Maybe that person looks different from you. Maybe you've known about this person believing something different from you. And it was a challenge for you all to just strike up a conversation and begin to know that person better. How did you do? And it's totally okay if you did not get that chance yet, but please keep that in mind this week. Today, I wanted to focus on differences. When we meet someone who's different from us, I want us to really think about how we react towards that person. When someone says something that we don't necessarily agree with, or it's much different from what we've believed, how do we respond? I want us to be thinking about these things, because that is the world that we live in. We live in a world that is enriched by different mindsets, different beliefs, different perspectives. And let's be honest here, we all have these things called biases. Biases are very complex thing to explain, but I'll just
put it as simple as I can today. And biases are just, let's say, our preferences or things that we're used to seeing, that when we see something different, it automatically strikes us as something that might come off scary. It might come off as, it's a really complex thing. So we want to explore what we mean by that this week, but I want us to really focus on today. When we come across something that's different from us, when we come across something that someone says or someone does, or if someone looks completely different from us, what we need to do is hold back the bias. Hold back the biases that prevent us from getting to know that person or getting to know that idea much better. It will do you a world of wonder. I guarantee it. Let's go ahead and make sure that we celebrate each other, our differences, and what makes us all unique.
All right, Flower, it's the last week of school, so remember once again that we are expecting you all to uphold power standards all day, every day. Let's go ahead and make it a great day, a great Monday. It's going to be a great week ahead. We'll see you around. Be safe, and always, the choice is yours. Remember that. Bye-bye.